Hello and welcome to the pet room. So, while I was recording the last time, my microphone, or one of them, I was only using one, stopped working. Very frustrating, that is. So, I will try to pick up where I was there in that last one. It wasn't a whole bunch, it was near the end. Anyway, we'll back up to the Commodore 64 that came with this collection of stuff. And indeed, it has a weird thing on the front that's actually screwed into the case with some. It's got a push button and 3 switches, and then it is connected to the user port with a user port connector. And what comes out of that? A bunch of wires. There are many different colors. And what does it do? I don't know. And some of the wires over here, they're not really connected to anything. I don't know what it is, but there is in the box a board. And on the board is this thing. Now, are they related? I don't know. It's a thing. And it has like some parts of a circuit running along the end of the board with components, things. There's a light. There's a thing here. And it has a port on it. I have no idea what it is. I'm just trying to see what it says here. EEC-IV-EFI-VM3 E6EF-12A 650-B1A. I don't know. To me, this almost looks like some car audio something thing. I don't know. I have no clue. Anyway, there is the thing. It does have a number of wires that are not really connected. So the funny thing is, this could be somehow related to the Commodore 64 or somehow not. I have no clue. But this is the kind of thing I suspect what I will do to see if the 64 is working. And perhaps I will put it in a box, much like this box. Perhaps I'll put it in right now. Oh. And, because it will fit in here, I think. It came out of here. Oh. Ah. Yes, it did. Okay. And perhaps once I determine, and who knows what else has happened inside the 64, I don't know. And I should have a screwdriver. Wait a second. What's this? A screwdriver. I was saying I should have a screwdriver handy. I have not looked in this before. Who knows what other crazy things lurk inside here. I would like to get that screw to come out. I would. Did it fall? It did not fall. Come on out. Come on. I don't like using screws. Okay, got the screw. I've got the screw. Okay, now of course, can I really open this? Well, not really. Because it has this thing attached that's, oh, I could unscrew that. I could. I have a screwdriver. It too is a Phillips screw. Right into the case. Better than the wood screws I find in some things. Alright, so I can take this off. It doesn't look like this thing attached to the user port has any wires going inside. So, I should, with great care and reverence, be able to get this off. But it really does not want to come off. Maybe using the same screwdriver, even though it is not a, oh, there we go. It is not a flathead, which is best for such, oh my word. I'm prying it off. And it's still fighting, but it's coming. Okay, so here is the strange thing that was attached to the user port. It was, oh, and there's a wire that might have come off. Maybe it's already off. Who knows? Do I really think this is ever going to do anything again? No, I don't. But now, we can take the 64 with the hole in the top of its case. We can open it up and see that it does indeed. Just a moment. The keyboard needs to come off. And that too is proving. See these connectors? They've been in this position. Ow! The keyboard is off. Other things are falling. Okay, the keyboard is off. This thing, which covers the video chip, is, it was kind of off. And it really doesn't seem to want to stay on. Oh, now it does. Okay, it's on. So what we have here is, it's very old. If I'm not mistaken. See, the very early 64s had this big case on here. And after that, they switched around. But it does look like all the chips are there. They're not, are they all socketed? Oh, wait a second. They're all socketed. So it's a 3. Oh, I should have glasses right here. But I don't. It's a 3, 2. I can't read it. Anyway, it says revision A. Commodore 64. Now, the next thing, of course, I'll find out, does it work? And then perhaps, I will send this and that funny contraption away with Rudy to see if he thinks he has any clue what it is or if it's even related. Who knows? Who knows? All right, so I guess because I can and I'm here, I'll gently put the 64 in the box there. Now the other thing, near the end of that last video, where things went bad and the sound went bad because the thing, and once again, you know what, this is all a learning process, but I found that these microphones, usually they do last quite a while. Now it may be that my charger thing is the downfall because maybe it's just not up to it anymore. It's a battery powered one. And it used to be really good, but maybe I overcharged it a time or two, or I don't know, left it in, plugged in too long, I don't know. But I've just, I plugged in the microphone that died and hit it with the power, and it seemed very quickly it shut off, so I've just done it again. But anyway, the other things that I found in the box were, one of them was this thing. This may in fact be the internals for a key or a dongle made by the batteries included people, so that you had to have this in to run paperclip, or it could be for the consultant. It could be. There it is. I will see. Oh yeah, that charger has shut off again, and I'm sure there's no way it should have. But there's no way that other microphone is charged. There's just no way. There's just no way. If I look at this one, I can see it's still on. That's encouraging. Other things that I found, I had the BusCard manual here, and I did find a wire that would attach, and the instructions, although the pictures, if you watch through the other pictures describing where you put them, So yeah, look at these two diagrams. Well, like, here's the diagrams, and it's telling you where to put the things, and I mean, I've got that pretty close up there, and I can't really, with my eyes here, well, maybe I can sort of make out where the wire goes, kind of, sort of. Anyway, as I said in the last thing, one of the reasons I get into these clutter messes is I do lots of stuff, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do more, I want to do more, I want to do more, and I don't sort of move along the other stuff. So it just accumulates. I have to stop doing that. So I'm going to get some sort of shopping bag and other such things. I think these funny joystick things that linger, that look to be wireless, maybe I will send them to Rudy to see what he can make of them, if there's anything interesting to have of them, whatever. And anyway, I'll put other things into probably freezer bags and keep all the little parts together. And tapes will stay here. Discs of the 3.5-inch variety will go upstairs to where I have an Amiga set up, where I can tinker on the Amiga and see what's what. And I've got to check out the 64. But of course, I'm out in the midst of this massive decluttering from the basement. Yeah, so I must keep up with that. And I am thinking that this charger thing here, there we go. I mean, it could be charged, this microphone, but if I press this button, I used to love when this thing worked well. It gives me a little number. It says that's how much charge there is, and now it's charging. But I don't know. Anyway, but I figure what I'm going to do from now on is, if I can't trust that charger, then I'll do something else. But also, I suppose, I'll get down to where I probably switch microphones every second video or so. Because it's a terrible thing when you've recorded and you think, oh yeah, everything was great, I checked it all, everything was dandy, and then you glance at the microphone and wait, I don't see that little green light. And see, when you have this thing plugged in, this interface thing, if this thing isn't lit up, it doesn't use the other microphone, so you're just dead. It's gone. The sound is ruined. Anyway, there are more boxes to look through. There are. And so I will do a little tidying here. So I say, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And we'll get to the other boxes. We shall. Anyway, why is this light over here? This light should be here. Good timing, just as I'm finished. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for coming to the pet room. Oh, a bird just flew by outside. Looked like a big bird. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye for now.